Hi guys, it's Maeldun 81. I have some things to talk about. Kind of a little bit of a rant. So, okay, we all know it's Pride Month, and oh god, the stupid amount of shit I'm seeing on Twitter and like Facebook whenever like a company changes their profile picture or whatever to a rainbow, and people are like, ah, the the straights help us, we're being oppressed. Ah. Like the people who were saying all this, like, oh, like, where's straight Pride Month, and I'm proud to be straight, and blah 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 blah. It's like these people aren't doing this because they're actually proud to be themselves, or like they're proud of anyone else. They're just sad little angry assholes who are just trying to ruin the time of everyone else, because it's not like they're using it, because they're generally proud. They're using it as an attack on other people, and I don't understand the reason for the vitriol. I really don't. Like, who cares? Is somebody changing their profile picture, even a company on the internet? Is it gonna do anything negative to you whatsoever? Why do you care? I don't give a shit. Like, do whatever. Now, I do see some people saying that, like, oh, they're just pandering, and, okay, valid concern. But does that mean post the same, oh, you're just pandering shit on every single page, no matter whether or not the company in question has a history of promoting LGBT and all that? And I don't even think these people look into that. They're just automatically like, ah, I see flags, I see colors. Ah. It's like, God, chill out. And I'm sure there are companies that pander. J.K. Rowling, even though it's not a company. But yeah. So I don't see like the entire like outrage about this. It doesn't bother me whatsoever. I think we should try to get to a place in society where we accept everyone. And that being said, and being like the rational person that I am, I don't take emotional stances and things. It is getting to the point where straight white males are being the ones who are like harassed and discriminated against. This is like a valid complaint that I've seen people post, and it's a real thing. And fight me all day if you want, but like, see how fast you can make fun of straight white people on something like, Facebook, Twitter, and, nothing will happen. You'll get no kind of backlash whatsoever, no kind of punishment, nothing. Make fun of somebody who's homosexual, a minority, religious, anything like that. Your ass is gone. And that's a problem too. I mean, we can't like have double standards about the way we treat people. So yeah, I would say that like straight white men are getting a lot of shit these days. As a straight white man myself, I've seen it, but it is nowhere near on the level of what LGBT and minorities have to put up with. How long ago was gay marriage made legal? Like 5 years ago, something like that. So homosexuals have only been counted as like equal citizens for the last 5 years. And that's still kind of iffy because, now we have the transgenders not being able to uh, join the military thing. And that's a whole nother shit show by itself. People are like, oh, we don't want to pay for the surgery. So you blanket ban an entire group of people? Shouldn't this be handled by an individual case by case basis and not just tell an entire group of humans like, hey, you can't do this because of the way you choose to live your life? Like, what? So if they don't want to pay for the surgery, okay, fine, okay. Even though, we're supposed to take care of our veterans and everything, and the people who are claimed to be the most patriotic are usually the ones that have the problems with this. So why not just do it by a case basis? And I know I'm getting like my thoughts are like random and everywhere, but I have coffee and it's delicious, so hold on. But can we just not get into a place in society where people aren't consumed by their emotions and everybody just chills the fuck out, lets people do what they want to do, and we just try to be a little bit rational and nice to each other? Would that be such a terrible thing? I don't think so. And I'm talking about everybody. Like, I get along with everybody no matter who you are. As long as you're not a dick to me, I don't care if you voted for Trump. I don't care if you voted for Hillary. I hate both of them. They're both horrid pieces of shit. And just, And I really don't care if they're, and this is going to be controversial. This might trigger a few people. So, backlash incoming. I don't care if you're racist or homophobe. I'll still be nice to you. I'll still have a relationship with you. And the main reason I feel that way is because how are you going to improve anyone's perspective of this planet if they disapprove of something and your first reaction to them is to throw them under the bus and say, you know what? You don't agree with us on this. You don't like this. You can't sit with us. Fuck off. Like, how is that going to help anything? How are you going to change people's mind and show them a better way unless you're able and willing to interact with them? And the thing that comes to my mind when I say that is I'm a huge fan of Star Trek Deep Space Nine. And one of the most obnoxious characters there starting off was Nog. I know you all remember Nog, if you're a Star Trek fan anyway. This motherfucker was just an absolute ass. He saw women as objects, treated them as such. His whole culture does. Because that's what Ferengis do. Their women are just like, they're items to them. And his best friend is Jake, who's a human. And they go out with 2 girls on a date. And, of course, Nog is doing the thing where, oh, look, I'm going to be an asshole and a misogynist and herpederpeder. And they get into a fight about it. But you know what? Jake comes right back to that motherfucker. And he still befriends him, He still stays his friend. And there's little rocky times at point, but he never abandons him fully. I mean, like, they make up. They're still friends. It's all good. You know what happens to Nog? That motherfucker becomes the first Ferengi in Starfleet, and he is well respected and awesome. Oh, and he's missing a leg like me, so that's cool. So, I think people can learn a lot from that in 2019 because we have the most outspoken, outspoken like people who call themselves progressive, yet they're toxic as hell and they're shitting on everyone. And this kind of attitude of, just shitting all over people and not accepting them for as flawed as they are, it's just all it's doing is driving them deeper underground and making them more defensive and harder to reach. I truly believe that. Like, we can't ever change people's minds that by not interacting with them or having a relationship with them or just being their friend. You can't show people a better way if you're not involved. And you can't show people how they're wrong by just being a complete asshole to them. It's like you can't fight asshole with asshole. Well, unless you're in porn, but anyway. Okay, so I think that's all I have to rant about. But yeah, what I was saying is most progressive people, mainly on Twitter, people like Will Eaton, it's a good one, Rose McGowan, Alyssa Milano. Alyssa Milano lately. These are just purely just irrational, vitriol spreading, toxic ass people. And they do it under the guise of being good people, which pisses me off. Because how are you going to say, oh, these people are shitty, so let me be shitty to them because I'm not shitty. Yeah, you are. You're a piece of shit just like they are. Just stop trying to pretend otherwise, because All these people do when they act like this and they're just irrational and they act batshit insane is they just give these people like reason to doubt the entire movement. You know, it's like they're gonna look at these people and be like, "Oh, you know what? This person is completely batshit crazy, and they say vitriol things and talk toxic shit out of their ass, and they hate everybody, and they like just discriminate everyone who's not them and not in their little clique." And I don't see that turning out well. I just don't. I just wish the world could get its shit together. People just could be nice to each other. What's that quote by that guy? You stare into a mirror or something, and a beast stares back at you, or something, or like an asshole. Yeah, I don't know. Don't be an asshole. That's all I got to say. Like, subscribe, follow me on Twitch, Twitter, all that stuff if you want. Everyone's welcome, no matter what you believe, who you voted for, what you believe in, anything. You're welcome to come and hang out, dirt. So, I'll see you guys next time. Oh, fuck my life.